Hey, yeah.
Hi, everyone. They are bright. This is the first time I've ever done this, and I'm actually happy that the crowd is smaller because it can be very intimidating. I've been here before with a lot of people, so this is a little bit better for me anyway. But before I came, being that the topic was heaven, a friend of mine that I brought for the very first time, we just found out that a dear friend of ours lost her father today. And when that happens, I'm sure all of you agree, it makes you think about your own life and your own family and people that you've lost. So this is a story about my father who I have lost. And when I was a little girl, he would like me to do extracurricular things. So on Saturday, he wanted me to start doing something on Saturdays. And if any of you are familiar with Upper Darby, the Bolero Bowling Alley, do you remember that? Well, the Bolero Bowling Alley was real close to 69th Street, and it was also the place back in the 70s where the Warlocks motorcycle gang used to like to hang out on Saturday mornings. So my father set me up with bowling lessons and got me to start going. And back then, when kids were out, your father and mother didn't walk you anywhere. You would go by yourself. It was safer, I guess, probably, they thought. So I was walking myself down by myself, and I got to the front of the bowling alley, and all these Warlock motorcycle gang members were sitting on the outside after having a late night of drinking on Friday night and carousing and doing whatever they did. But if any of you ever watched The Sons of Anarchy, that show that's on nowadays on FX, they look just like them. Leather jackets, the cut on the back, you know, with the Warlocks on it, the chains, they looked really scary and intimidating. So I got into the bowling alley, got past these people, and did my bowling, and went home, and I probably did this for 2 weeks. And then I told my parents I'm not going back to do this anymore. And they're like, well, what's the matter? Don't you want to bowl? And I said, no, I don't want to bowl anymore. And my father, trying to do the right thing, wanted me to learn how to bowl, wanted me to get some extracurricular activity. Little did he know that the Warlocks were scaring the hell out of me when I was going down there. So thank you for my father. I'm sure he's in heaven, and someday maybe I'll see him again. But some of the things your parents make you do, you think back and have to really, as parents, I really think about what I make my children do because of what I went through. So that's my story. Oh.